Today I learned how tragic Debbie Reynolds' life was. I always thought that the worst thing to happen to Debbie Reynolds was that her husband, Eddie Fisher, cheated on her with one of her oldest friends, Elizabeth Taylor. This left her as the single mother of 2 children and stuck in the middle of one of Hollywood's biggest scandals. But turns out, this is not the worst thing to happen to Debbie Reynolds. Not even close. Enter her second husband, the business millionaire Harry Carl. Now, on the surface, he seemed absolutely perfect. He was generous and kind, and not only did he love her, but he loved her children. But he also had a very dark secret. He had a terrible gambling problem, and over the course of their relationship, he squandered $22 million of his own fortune and $8 million of Debbie's money. She came home one day and found sheriffs taking possession of her home, and she knew she was in trouble. She went from being one of the richest women in Hollywood to having no money and a ton of debt. So instead of declaring bankruptcy, she went back to the stage and worked for the next 10 years to pay back what she owed. And yet, despite all of this, Debbie Reynolds still believed in love, so she married again. This time it was a real estate developer named Richard Hamlet, and he might have been the worst of them all. In her autobiography, she called him the devil and feared that he wanted to kill her, likely for her insurance money. In one anecdote, she thought he was going to throw her off a balcony, so unsurprisingly, she wanted a divorce. But according to Debbie, when they met to discuss a settlement, he made a very disturbing statement. He reportedly said, "I'm in it for the money. I'm not leaving. You'll never get rid of me. I control everything. It's all in my name. You're just a figurehead. You're nothing, and I don't love you." And that was only her love life. Let us not forget that she also outlived her daughter by 1 day. Carrie Fisher was only 60 when she tragically died, and her mother, Debbie Reynolds, passed the very next day.